Hello my friends and welcome to the weekly Reddit review. Let's see what's been going on in Disney Dreamlight Valley community this week. If you're enjoying Disney Dreamlight Valley, if you want to see more daily content, please click the subscribe button and let's dive right into it. Before we begin, there is a new code that just dropped. The code is WISHBLOSSOMFRAME. One word, just like that. Claim. I wonder what that is. Are we getting some sort of a Wish Blossom frame? Oh my god, we do! How convenient. This is interesting. Spring has come a little early to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Today, you can take a little piece of Wish Blossom range back to home to your valley, even if you don't have expansion, which is pretty nice. So let's take a look. How does this frame look? This looks so good so far. Let's take a picture. Frames. There it is. Oh my. And it has Dreamlight Valley on it too. Okay, this is interesting. I think this could work. I wish it didn't have the color of the background. It's kind of brownish. I wish we could pick the color there, but still, free frame is a free frame. Not gonna knock it too much. I turned my Meadow Island into equestrian jumping course. Okay, that is something new. I've never seen an equestrian, which means horse, I think, jumping course. Okay, that is cool. So you can literally navigate the entire island by just jumping over. Oh my god, we can jump over those walls? I didn't know that. Okay, that is cool. That is a very cool idea. And you're getting experience. So this is a fun way to level up your horses. Oh, yes. And every section is themed after a specific biome in the Wish Blossom range. Finish line! Wait a second. How did you go up? How did you go up on your back legs on your horse? What? Wait, we can do that? How? How do you do that? Oh, you just dig. Okay, that was clever. That was really clever. I love this. You probably not saving any time leveling up a horse this way, but you're definitely having lots of fun while doing this, and it was probably lots of fun to build this entire thing. So props. Incredible idea. I'm so proud of this photo I took. All right, let's take a look. This is Storybook Vale. It's foggy. It has a moon and a raven. That looks very mysterious, very ethereal. And you're definitely not on PlayStation because you have stars. Congratulations, that's a great shot. Crazy that when Pocahontas gets added, this picture will be complete. Wait, where is this from? It is kind of crazy. Wait, does that mean we're gonna have every princess in the game? Are these all the princesses in Disney? Now we just need all of these cute outfits too. Oh yeah, absolutely. Some of these we definitely do not have. I mean, kind of have most of them. Is this from some game? Like, where is this from? These characters' designs look so cool and interesting. Meg and Kida from Atlantis deserve more love. They do deserve more love, but are they technically princesses? I would love... Like, Meg is definitely on my top list, and I'm pretty sure Meg will be coming this summer because Hercules is coming, and if it's going to be a realm, it's very likely there's going to be more than one character, so I'm expecting Meg and Hercules. Maybe Hercules is going to be trapped somewhere, and we're going to meet Meg first, and she's going to be like, oh no, I got tricked, and I need to like find Hercules and apologize and stuff like that. So yeah, that's very likely. You think Gameloft will add missing characters in the future? Yes. I mean, Ralph, 100,000% confirmed. He was in the promotional materials. We don't know if he's going to come in DLC, if he's going to be part of the free update, or whatever way they find to introduce him, but he is 100% confirmed. Definitely not getting dwarfs, at least not as playable characters. There is no way we're going to have 7 dwarfs roaming around and have like a friendship quests line with every single one of them. Winnie the Pooh, 100% confirmed already as well, because of the little spoiler in the end of Wish Blossom range. So Winnie the Pooh, once again, either next DLC or most likely actually next DLC, because they usually advertise the next DLC in the ending of the previous DLC. So Winnie the Pooh expect to come in the next November, December, whenever the next DLC comes out. The guy from Remy, I don't remember his name. I guess he's not as important. No. I I think Remy was the star there, and I think we're only gonna have Remy. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Lilo at some point. 99% sure she's coming maybe next year. Very likely. Naveen, same as Lilo. Like, I'm 99% sure he's coming maybe next year. I don't know about the rest. Probably not, but the most likely ones are gonna be these 5. Winnie, Lilo, the Ralph, and Naveen. I mean 4. This game, I swear. Wait, is that wrong? Isn't that how it's supposed to look? I apologize for the quality of the picture. I took it with my phone off my computer screen. I believe you get this beard from one of the quests of the Bell bundle thingy. Yes, we do. And don't get me wrong, it looks fabulous, but I did snicker a bit when I put it on for a quest. I mean, it's a new beard style. We didn't get a new beard style forever, so definitely can't complain. It is hilarious and looks surprisingly good. I'm glad to see posts where people just appreciate the items and make fun of them in a good fun and not showing off some glitches with them. That is refreshing and very, very exciting. Welcome to Disneyland. We got a post by Winnie, Disney Crossing. So this is a floating island, the Plaza floating island, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, love the symmetry of it. The way it just feels perfectly symmetrical, and that's what I love. Wow. Okay, so I don't have a theme park in my valley, and I'm not sure I'm gonna have a theme park in any of the DLCs, unless we get some DLC in the future, which will make sense for. It just takes so much space, but it also doesn't require a lot of items because there's a lot of big rides. So maybe I will use it in Wish Blossom Range. Maybe we're gonna have, I don't know, in Pixie Hollow. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But floating island for the theme park is always the best idea. There's enough space there, and you can actually fit lots of rides and lots of like stands and stuff that makes sense. I love how you used the columns to make the walls. That is super creative, and once again, something you can only get away in floating island because that's a lot of items. Not having item limit is definitely the best thing about floating islands. If we ever get unlimited floating islands so we can create extra ones, this is what I'm doing on the floating island. Making ginormous theme park. That looks beautiful, Winnie. Well done on the build. So many little touches and details. Oh, nice! And we have some eating area, and you even have a train track through the entire thing. Oh, wow. Whoa, I forgot. You can put this, the boat in the water too. That is awesome. Well done, Winnie. I just realized something. Mickey is a mouse, and he is a child size. Remy is a rat, and he is literally the size of a rat. Yet, rats are bigger than mice. Thanks for hearing me out. I wish I didn't read this post, because now I'm imagining Remy being a size of Mickey or even bigger, and that is terrifying. I think the reason Mickey works in the size that he is because he looks cute. He has big ears, and the features and the bodies were changed to mimic human and just look cute and adorable. Imagine if Remy becomes the size of Mickey, it's just gonna be a monster. It's like something you just want to hit with a pan instead of call him cute. So yeah, no thanks. Remy can stay the size he is. If we're gonna change the size of something, shrink his house. That's all I have to say. How are people getting these blocks? This is time bending. You get them from time bending. Yeah. I finally did it. Wait, which crop is this? Is this tomato? You converted your entire garden to tomatoes. I've seen people do this with pumpkins, with eggplants, which, by the way, was my idea. And I inspired somebody to do this, which was very nice. And now we have tomatoes. Basically, the way you do this, it's super difficult and it takes forever. You harvest every single crop that is not the crop that you're trying to achieve from Wally's garden every single time. And at some point, only that crop is going to grow. And when it does, your mission is complete. It might take a year, but the results are satisfying. Hey, we got a dress from Dreamlight Anya. Look at that. Oh, I would not even think to use this motif this way. Oh, that looks beautiful. And 26 on the ears. How do you... Oh, these shoulders. Oh, wait, this is supposed to be like a... I see now. I see now what you did. I didn't even notice this on first image. You made the skin color to completely change the design of the dress. That is so smart. It's a little bit more obvious in this angle, but you cannot tell it on this one. It's perfect. Well done, Anya. Can we get a Brandy as Cinderella Dream style? She was a huge part of my childhood, forever a Brandy fan. Would love to interact with her in the game. It would be a dream come true. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who Brandy is. Oh, so it's another company. It's not Disney who made apparently an adaptation of Cinderella's story. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen then. If Disney doesn't own it, it's not gonna make it to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Wow, how come I never heard of this? I need to check this out. I didn't know there was like an alternative Cinderella version. I can't believe I didn't realize. Stalls plus expansions. I have all the expansions, but I hadn't placed any of the extra stalls until now. I didn't realize that Aladdin's gem stall gives you gems from that particular expansion if you place it in New Land. So I was surprised to set it up in Wish Blossom Range and have it generate Jasper, Pyrite, and same for the fish, flowers, and Kristoff stall. Makes huge difference for resources. It does. To be fair, it's a pretty recent addition. I think it was added like last update, and then this update we got ability to place the gem stall in Wish Blossom Range. So this is pretty recent, and it is a game changer. Like, if you want to get lots of resources without... Because you do need lots of resources for crafting, because apparently, I just learned this yesterday from Dreams with Gem. Apparently, developers said that in their reveal trailer, the developers update for the DLC, that we'll be able to get all of those modular buildings from Scrooge store once we craft them. I've completely forgot they said that, but no, we can't. We have to craft every single one of them. But at least we can farm resources using the stalls, which makes it a little bit easier. But still, what's up with that? I thought... I did check it, and yes, they did say we were going to buy them from Scrooge after we craft one, so I guess it's some kind of a glitch. Yay, another Gulch build! I love me a nice Gulch build. We got Nora from Horrible Gaming with... Oh my, that is not... Look at that flooring! Oh, that flooring is everything. And you've placed the items in the water. Okay, that is really cool. Cruella is a very mean person, but I don't mind her having all of this because it looks great in my valley. So, it's a win-win in my book. Well done. I'm swarmed! I stepped away from my game for a second, and all my villagers were swarming me. I thought this was silly. I pretended Jack was throwing a party. That happens all the time. I'm pretty sure it's a mechanic in the game where characters are drawn to you, and if you stay in place in your valley for a while, when you come back, you're gonna find a bunch of characters around you. That's crazy, especially if you want to make it even crazier. Put your camera in selfie mode and just stand somewhere in your valley with your camera open in selfie mode and step away for 5 minutes. When you come back, you're gonna have the most insane selfie you've ever had. Anyone else just forgets not to use horses. I used them to do the main storyline of Wish Blossom Ranch, and now I totally forget they're there until I notice the mount symbol at the bottom. Anyone else? It hurts my soul to admit, but yes, I am exactly like this. I barely use horses anymore. I think the reason is they are much worse for doing anything unless they have a glow, which is just so... Well, it's not super difficult to do, but most of the time I don't do resource grinding. I just decorate, I just do dream snaps, I just do events, and horses are not helpful for any of that. It is fun to ride the horse, but my valley is so cluttered, which I used to be proud of, but it's not good for horses. It makes it very difficult to get around. It is satisfying to clear night thorns, but then when you have vacuums, it's still much faster and easier just to use vacuums to clear that. So that kind of leaves horses in this weird place where they're fun, but it's just not practical for the most things you need to do. I still love to have an option, and every once in a while I would hop on a horse and just run around my valley to enjoy the view, to enjoy the speed. But unfortunately, I gotta admit, horses are much less practical than I expected them to be, based on how much it was hyped, how easy it is to do things on them. It is not. Unless you literally have a glow for at least a couple of hours, I barely ever even bothered to get it, unless I want to go for like a resource grinding session. Made the switch from Switch. Okay, that's a good one. I like it. I got a Steam Deck. It's literally a whole different game. It is. I thought people were being dramatic, but no. There are literally things I have never seen or noticed before, like my dress has a corset back. I'm blown away. And the load times, no lag, I'm in awe. And this is Steam Deck. Imagine switching from Switch to an actual gaming PC or even Xbox or PlayStation. Steam Deck is really great, but it's not the high-end device for playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I play on PC, and with all of my settings pretty much maxed out, except the rendering resolution. I usually keep it at 1 or 1.5, but it is a beautiful game, and there is so many things that I've seen. For example, Switch DreamSnaps. There is so much detail that just gets lost. And when you switch, when you can see every pixel, every texture in their maximum resolution, even on a small screen of Steam Deck, it's still a completely different game. It's incredible. I wonder if Switch 2 version is going to be comparable to the Steam Deck version. I hope they get the same quality of texture as the Steam Deck does. Missing horses. Yes, I cannot remember the name of this one, but its feet are so hairy and I love it. This looks familiar. Is this? I want to say this is Philip, but I could be completely wrong. But I think it looks like Philip. Mostly because of this animation style. It kind of matches Beauty and the Beast aesthetic. I feel like we could create a horse like this in the game with using just the basic horse. At least very close to it. That is Cinderella's horse. It is adorable, but I cannot imagine riding it. It's gonna fall apart. Yeah, there is still a few mounts that could be added to the game, and considering Gameloft has hinted multiple times on potential DLC expansions in the future, it's still possible they're gonna come. Let's end this Reddit review with a meme. A puzzle meme. Congratulations, you just completed a puzzle in Dreamlight Valley. Oh great, what do I win? Nothing. Now get out. I mean, what kind of puzzles are we talking about? The disappointment I felt when I finally completed one of the puzzles and got absolutely nothing was unmeasurable. Wait, what kind of puzzle? Oh, you mean the tapestries? I mean, come on, you do get the image itself that you can put in a frame or in the movie theater, or those cute cloud thingies that can display memories. Oh, I just got a Star Snap challenge idea. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna spoil it, but this is gonna be epic. It's not exactly nothing, but it would be nice if it came with an item as well. Wait, it doesn't come? Storybook Vale doesn't... I feel like it came with an item when you complete tapestries, no? Okay, I'm confused now. I don't think it's this bad, right? Anyway, thank you so much for watching, Dreamers, and huge thanks to all of our amazing supporters. Join me for the epic spiral later today. It's gonna be epic because all of the spirals are epic, and it's gonna be a tough one because I still don't know if I'm gonna go indoors or if I'm go outdoors, or if I'm gonna go outdoors by fake it to look like indoors like I did last time and got top 100. So maybe that's the way. I don't know why I'm screaming. I'm excited. Probably gonna do that. Yep. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later, and take care.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.